right, welcome back. Thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying these parts of this live tutorial. I'm gonna cover some more um, stages or some more additional features or maybe processes that could be useful for you to make these kind of videos. So now I'm gonna show you some lab examples. This is gonna be short one, and I'm gonna pause this live tutorial for a while, and now I'm gonna do something new here, like a live example. Hope you like it. Hope you find it useful. So let's gonna go for it.
So you can do the same thing for everything. And I just prepared this because it doesn't take so much time as you saw with a bunch of characters there. With the some of them are overlapped, but yeah, just for you to take a look at what would look like to have them all here. Of course, you don't want to place them outside the frame, right? So this is just to show you how it looks like. And if I play it manually, all of them are moving. It's just the sprite. It's just the different characters I got in the different sizes. You can move it. You can place them in the right side, the left side, whatever you want.
Okay, one quick comment here, and just a reminder: you can do it yourself with the software you prefer, you feel more comfortable with. My recommendation for you to be able to resize it as you wish, to put it wherever you want, as in the size you want, you prefer, without losing the quality. Remember, try to work with the software that allows you to work with vectorial graphics, like it's not my recommendation, but a pretty good one, and a real good one that works with that is Adobe Illustrator. And yeah, for example, something else that you can still work with if you feel comfortable with, and then just consider to work directly in the site you're gonna want to use the characters, the drawings, your material, your thing. If you don't wanna outsource this, because I'm gonna touch this outsourcing thing in the next parts. But if you want to do it yourself, and you don't want to work with vectors, you prefer like Photoshop, After Effects, or whatever software that works with bitmaps, with pixels, you're free to do it for sure. Just consider this advantage of working with vectors. It's just the quality is easy to be kept. So that's just a quick reminder and comment I wanted to do. Let's continue with this.
It's just like that. And I usually do that. I place the sprites on my right and I do it like if I was watching something and I wanted to get like angry, I will look. I'll already have it pre-made, so I'm just gonna look for it, like for the for the angry one, and then I'm just gonna grab it. Like I already know which one is it, and I'm pretty sure it's this one. Pretty sure, but not so. So I guess I'm gonna find out anytime soon. So it was the last one. Okay, this is the one I want. For example, let's say I was using the right side and I wanted to change. So what I do is copy, paste, and place it there. let's say I would do the same thing, but with this guy, after it gets angry, I'm gonna do happy. It's kind of contrasting. But I just pasted. I already worked on the size. So if you place one after each other, this is how it looks. He's angry, he's angry, he's angry, and suddenly he gets happy.
Okay.
Something like that. Just for you to know what you can do there. And it kind of changed to surprise as well. For example, this one, and then if I wanted to surprise after he's happy, then this is what's gonna happen. Okay, of course, adjusting the size and stuff, but this is how it works, and you could see that, right? So this is basically the method, and you can figure out if we're just talking about Among Us. What if you wanna do that with a gacha license? I mean, you can do that. If you wanna do whatever character you can outsource, because the movement and stuff is gonna be real easy for the guys that actually work with this type of things. It's gonna be real easy, and you can do it. And you just normally do that. I'm gonna show you the process on that. If everything is clear here, because this is basically it. I've been we've gone through the whole thing, like the background. You already know how to do that. The clip, you know how to select it, how to download it, how to rearrange it if you want. If, for example, I would want this, and you already know that, but if you wanted to rearrange for any reason, you can split it. I just split it using this tool, and then I could rearrange the whole thing, for any reason. And that's it. I just rearranged that. And
And so basically, this is the end of of this part. You already know how to place, how to get the characters down, resized, located in the place you prefer. You actually know how to move the bubbles, the text bubbles, how to edit the bubbles, how to make it look like actually the reactions to whatever you want to put in the TV screen. So these kind of videos are kind of useful for a certain audience if you find it. One more thing I wanted to do, like live, was jumping into an example of actually how to make a live reaction, you know. Yeah, I'm not gonna jump into the background. Maybe I'm gonna choose one. Let's let me just resize my screen for you to be able to watch it. So yeah, I'm gonna put it like this for you to be able to see it. Hope everything is alright, and so I can start working on this. So this is my screen, my source of reactions are gonna be somewhere else. So let's jump on this. Let's fix this. Hopefully it's gonna be fixed. Yeah, there we are. So what I'm gonna look for is my database, basically my characters, which I normally pre-make to have them ready to use. And then the next part I'm thinking would be useful for you to see will be like a more a bit more complex animation that you could find useful. I find it funny. I find it useful in to create any sort of content that's gonna be kind of fun for you. So I'm gonna show you like a curious one is gonna be with a character that I work with, and maybe we're gonna do some funny arrangements, let's call it. So this is gonna be with Iron Man. Let's gonna work with the happy one. So here it is. I'm gonna show you my screen, which is my database. Here's where I place my stuff. Is the some characters I have. I'm gonna work with these Avengers stuff because I find them funny, and maybe you're gonna like. Maybe if you wanna comment it and you want some more examples, I can do it like gladly. I'm gonna use this happy one, the Iron Man playing happy, and you have seen my happy reactions to the other characters. What I'm gonna do is place them, copy paste, and as I showed before, this is how it works. I'm gonna open the wizard for me to be able to actually select them all, change the timing to whatever I find useful and smooth enough, and then with all selected I put the opacity down to 0 to remove the background and then apply the settings. What's gonna happen is all the frames are gonna show up. I'm not really gonna work on placing this in a different uh, location in the screen, but maybe what I'm gonna do is just put for the whole time duration. I'm gonna put um, a background like a simple one, and what I think of a simple one is just I'm gonna open the properties window. Then I don't want the just the white background. I want it to be a different one, and then I'm gonna push it back to for you to be able to actually see the lines, the outline of the character. But what has happened, and I'm using the arrows here, is just the arrangement, and then what we are simulating here is just the movement of the character. Is as simple as that. This movement takes 3, 6, 9, 11 frames. It's really easy to do. You can do it yourself, you can outsource it. It's gonna be real cheap, but you can do it yourself. With the detail you want. If you don't have much experience on that, you can always hire it. What I'm doing is spriting all the frames for me to be able to actually copy, Control Z, paste, Control V, and just what I'm doing is making a longer reaction. If I'm gonna do this once again, and I want it to be quicker and easier, I'm just gonna sprite them all again, and then copy paste. What I just did is making a longer reaction. It's kind of a loop. I haven't found any tool here in this software, the VSDC video editor. This is the free, actually the free version. I haven't really worked. I'm pretty sure it has one, but I haven't used any looping tool like to do the animation indefinitely and through time. But what I found useful is just to copy paste all the frames. So of course the original animation, let's call it, the frame by frame will be 11 frames. But if we multiply this for the all the times we wanted to do it, like 2 times here, it's already 4, and again double it like 8 times, it's gonna be 88 frames. So we're working like immediately in a matter of seconds with 88 frames, right? So it's a lot. It's just we multiplied a few couple of seconds up to already 3 seconds reaction. So it was not even a second, and now we have 3 seconds movement, and that's just life. I could stop here, but let's do one more. And this time I'm gonna choose a different one, but let's use the special one. I always try to improve experience for my audience, for my viewer. So in this case, I'm gonna use a special movement like a funny one. Again, I'm gonna open it in the wizard. Let's say you missed this dialog box and you mistakenly chose to add to the layer. So let's do that. I'm gonna press Ctrl V like paste, and then I didn't open the wizard and I added to the layer. That's gonna be a mess, a whole mess apparently for what we wanted. But at the end, this can be corrected and doesn't necessarily mean that you will need to delete everything and paste it again. You just have to select them, all the frames that are not really frames that were pasted as pictures, and the duration you can see it's 5 seconds each here in this corner, but you don't want them to be 5 seconds because then that's gonna last forever. It's not gonna look like an animation, it's not even an animation in concept. So what I'm gonna do here is select them all and then go up here, run wizard. So what I do is edit object sequence. What it's that gonna do is open the wizard. Then you select one, select them all, change the timing, and repeat the process again. Just lower down the opacity down to 0 to remove the background, apply it all, and then as you saw, the timing for all the frames went down to whatever is useful for me in this case, or for you if you do it yourself. So I'm gonna convert this to sprite, place it like next to the previous animation we already did, and then repeat the process, right? Because let's see what we did. What we just did, I'm using the arrows, is alright. So that's the special animation, that's the special movement. And once again, like in the beginning, it's not showing this. If I wanna expand this, extend this reaction, this movement, I'm not gonna copy the first frames. I'm gonna copy from this one most likely. So I'm gonna copy this. What I usually do is, to make it easier, I'm gonna sprite the last frames. Then I'm copying, Control C, I paste it, Control V, and then repeat the same process I did last time. I sprite them all, copy, paste, and I'm just adding some seconds to the reaction. All depends on what you want at the end of the day. So what we got here, I'm using the arrows here. So the movement starts, Iron Man is flying, and then he holds himself in the air. Yeah, he's flying. So that's basically the special reaction, if we always can, we can always play with the background. So that's it. That's it. That's basically it. As you see, is a real simple thing. Is a real simple method, if you want to call it that, like that. And then I hope this is useful for you. You find it funny, you find it useful, and you can use it yourself, whatever, with whatever content you want to do, or for fun, whatever you decide. It's gonna be okay. So thanks for watching again, and hopefully this was as fun for you as it was for me. So don't forget to like it if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, and comment it, suggest me any more content, or any question, or anything you would like me to upload. Here I'm gonna play some other examples that not gonna be live, because it's gonna be a few seconds, maybe a few minutes. So hopefully it will give you some more ideas to what you could actually do yourself. There's gonna be a fun animation, a little bit more complex there. I hope you like it. So don't miss it. Turn on the notifications for you to be able to watch it first, or to actually find my channel again. So thanks again. Bye.